Well, hello everyone. My name is Rick Passek, FlyFish Fanatic, and welcome to my tying bench. Today I'll be tying a little river nymph. It's just actually I've used this in the lakes with pretty good success as well. I know there's a couple of guys out there. John Wilkinson, I think, is one, and I know Deb Paschal. They tie something similar, but different. So this is just kind of my version of that same type of kind of a Prince Nymph, Evil Weevil kind of thing, but in purpley blue. So, and it works really well. So, okay, let's switch over to there. So we'll turn on the light. Gonna be using a Hook-Hends BL599 in a size 10. I use size 10, 12s, and 14s. You can do these on any shape of hook you like. I really like it on these curved scud hooks, if you want to call it that. I like how it turns out. So, most difficult part of this is setting the back Goose Biots. Oh, sorry. It would help if I actually put my bead on. So, in this one, I like either a black bead or this kind of a purpley pink. It's more pink than purple, but I'll show you once it's on there. And it is definitely an oversized bead for this hook, but I want that. Now, if you for rivers, I like also putting a couple of layers of sticky back flat lead under it. But for this, I'm not going to, because, like I said, I like using this one in the lakes as well. I know there's several different versions of this out there. I'm not the originator of it by any means. This is just my bastardized version of it. How's that? Okay, so first things first, just gonna go back to my about there. That's where I want to tie in my tails, or about there. It's just gonna be blue Semperfli blue Goose Biots. Cut a couple of those out. And I know you can tie them in together. I just always mess up, so I do them one at a time. So, and I guess that's just because of my big finger. So I'm kind of holding it on an angle out. And then I'll switch it over to my other hand, hold it roughly where I want it. Do a loose catching wrap, another loose wrap. Just check my, yeah, that's good. I don't mind where that is sitting. The other one, just gonna go the other way. Again, a little bit of a loose wrap, tightened up just a bit. Yep, not a fan where that one's sitting. So, gonna move it more on top here, because it'll pull it over, right? I don't want, there we go. So now I'm just going to adjust my length. A little bit more on that one. There we go. So about like that. Take another couple of loose wraps. I'll come work my way forward. Nip off my waist here. Don't have to be too particular, because you can tie this all in. It's all going to get covered anyway. Now I'm just going to come back and go over top of that just a little bit, and then I'm going to go underneath both tails and pull back towards my bead, and under both tails and pull back towards my bead. And what that'll do is just help hold them up a bit. So come back forward. Small black wire. This is from again from Semperfli. Just a small, the smallest one. It's basically more of a, I mean, you can call it a rib, but it's more of a help holding the dubbing on. That's all. So it's not crucial. I just like having it. So this here, I'm going to be using the laser purple. And this happens to be from Angler's Choice, but Just a nice purple icy dub, kind of, but it's not really ice dub. Ice dub's a little bit more, this is quite fine, right? So I'm just going to take my wax my thread. I'm going to just hand dub this on. I'm not going to dubbing loop it or anything. I could, but tight, nice tight little noodle. Okay, shorten that up. Just start right there and then come forward about to there. Pull that off. Then I'm going to counter wrap my rib. Like I said, this is more of a just to help hold it than anything else. I mean, it does show up, but it's that's not why it's there. It's more of a securing. Okay, now I will come back just a little bit here to about there, and I'm going to take a piece of purple Holo flash. This is the wide or the large. I'm just going to tie it in on my side and allow it to roll over to the top. So now if it hasn't rolled all the way, just give it a little helping hand because you want this right up on top. And then I'm going to come back all the way to where I stopped there. I just want a small little body at the back and then tie that in. Cut that out. Little piece there. Not going to see it again in a second anyway, but just to get it out of the way. Okay, so now I will tie in more dubbing. So again, a little bit of wax. Wax just helps get the dubbing on there, that's all, right? And holds it from, doesn't come off as easy, right? So. A little bit more. I like having a little bit of a thicker abdomen area here. So. And then right at the front here, I don't know if you guys can find this stuff, but it's basically it's intruder spay hackle, and it's dyed purple. So it's basically purple peacock, like her peacock herl dyed purple. So it can be a little bit difficult to find, but if it is, just skip this step. It's not this is not critical. This is more because I just like the looks of it, but I'm not sure if it actually does anything for the actual fishing, so for the fishability. So I just like stroking that back so I get those little barbules sticking out. I tie it in by the tips. I got 3 of them here. These are fairly skinny. And I'm just going to give it a couple of wraps right behind the head here. There, that's it. Tie that off. Cut off my excess. Oh, I did not get that one tied in. We'll see. There we go. Then take my purple Holo tinsel. Kind of have it more towards my side because when I tie it in, it'll pull. One in behind, one in front, one behind, one in front. And if you want, I can show you, you can leave a tag if you want to. You can leave a little bit of a tag there. I like usually cutting it a lot closer. I do leave a tiny tag, but I do like cutting it. Come on. There you see, it's just the smallest of tags, right? And then whip finish. Now, if you wanted to, you could throw another set of biots up in here. Set of legs, wings, whatever you want to call it. But I like it just like this. I've done really well with this one. Just like that. So actually, yeah, see that one didn't catch in, which is fine. I can get rid of it. There we go. So there, that's it. Don't take your Velcro to it or anything. Just leave it like that. Let it be rough, like that. I don't want it all hairy and stuff. I want it a little bit more streamlined. Okay, and that little bit of purple flash in the tail, in the back there, that little flash back there, it really helps. I've definitely found a catch success rate different with or without the back. That little bit of flash really does help. Sometimes instead of the purple, I'll put silver in there as well. But yeah, that's really basic little river fly, but it works really well. You can also put a contrasting rib in there if you'd like. If you go with the silver back, I go with the silver rib. But yeah, that's up to you. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed that one. It's a nice heavy little river fly. Like I said, you can put some flat wax underneath, a flat lead underneath that to get her down even further. That's your call. It depends where you're fishing, right? So hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, thumbs up. If you've subscribed, thank you. If you have not, please consider doing so. And yeah, smash that notification bell too, guys, so you guys don't miss any future videos. Thailands, everyone.